This is the story of how my dream came true and how I was able to become an associate art director for Disney. But how specifically did I get here? Well, let's start from the beginning. Let's go back 10 years ago, when it's the year 2018. This is the year I had just finished and graduated from high school, and I am now headed to college. I started off first at Valencia College because I will be able to go to a college close to home, is cost affordable, and I will be able to direct connect into UCF after 2 years. I majored in Art Studio Fine Arts to pursue my associates in arts to gain the necessary skills in arts to be ready once I transfer to UCF's visual arts program. In my first term for college, I went and talked to my program advisor, Katie Pedone, to see what classes I should take, and she advised me that I should take New Student Experience. At first, I was a bit confused what this class was about and why I had to take it to get my associates for arts. I registered for the class anyway, and once fall 2018 term began, I started to get a bit of an idea of what the class was about. Many of the assignments helped me to think, analyze, and decide what I really wanted to do in my life. One of the first assignments I had to do was where we had to do an assessment from Clifton Strengths that based on what I answered it would generate 5 strengths. My 5 strengths were futuristic, discipline, achiever, consistency, and focus. We did many other assignments including personal connection co-curricular, my plan assessments, purpose assignment, and the college success skills module that all helped me to identify my values, goals, and interests. My values, goals, and interests all relate to my degrees because with these majors, I'm able to showcase my artistic ability, which ties into my interests, bring entertainment and happiness that captivates the eye, which is my values, and lastly my goals, which is to be able to do art within my career. As I continued analyzing my plan for the future, I began to think about what type of artist I wanted to be and also what my purpose should be. This is when I got an idea. I knew I wanted to be able to work for Disney as an artist so I can push myself and also think of new ideas and innovations by using my creative and artistic skills to create things in the theme park and within the company. This inspiration helped me to develop my purpose statement, which is to bring happiness by creating, innovating, and developing artistic works among friends, family, and my job. I knew I needed to pass all my classes with A's and B's because this was the first step toward pursuing my AA and towards my art education and possibly my dream career. By setting time out of my day to focus on my studies and complete all my assignments with resources such as internet access and a space to study, it can help me to achieve good grades. By having resources from Valencia, it has also helped me out tremendously. The advising center also helped me to plan out my future, career plan, university transferring, and advice on what classes I should take. In addition, the math and science DEPA and the writing center also helped me whenever I was struggling in math, science, or I just needed help on an essay. Another assignment I did within SLS was a career interview where I was able to interview 2 professional artists. The first artist I interviewed was a freelance graphic designer, and he told me to try to do a new art technique each day. One interesting part of the interviews was when he submitted via email his portfolio, and here I was able to see up close a professional artist portfolio. This later on will help me to create my own portfolio when I transferred to UCF's art program. The second artist I interviewed was a freelance artist, and what was interesting was that she told me to always have a business mindset in order to be successful in the field of art. This would later on help me when I was getting commissions and I needed to make a profit off my artworks in the following years. Moving along, I later started developing my personal purpose statement, which was to be able to have enough money to buy my own car in 5 years in the year 2022, once I graduated from UCF and I started my first job. I wanted to be able to have my own car to drive to and from work once I was working so I wouldn't have to worry about getting transportation during this time. In order to have a job, I needed to have reliable transportation. This type of career in Disney has a schedule where sometimes I work very late at night or sometimes I will have to work very early in the morning. And by having a car, this will help me save time. Before transferring to UCF and graduating from Valencia, I went on a field trip called CUCF in order to do my Purpose co-curricular assignment. Here I was able to learn more about what I needed to do before transferring, such as submitting a portfolio to the art department. I was also able to learn more about UCF, their program, and the program for their arts. Once I graduated from Valencia, I direct connected into UCF to get my bachelor's degree in art studio while majoring in visual arts and design. In total, the whole cost for my education, once scholarships were put in, and the total cost of my associate's degree for 2 years was $1,984 plus $1,266 for books and supplies, which adds up to $5,724. However, for my bachelor's degree at UCF for 2 years was $4,478 plus $1,152 for books and supplies, which all adds up for UCF to $10,108. In order to pay for all of this, I used several scholarships, including the Bright Future Scholarship, FAFSA, and lastly the Valencia College Foundations to pay for all of my education costs. While attending UCF, I also auditioned and got accepted to participate in the Disney College program. This is a semester-long paid internship program working in the Walt Disney World Company, which provides a unique and diverse learning and working experience. The cost to attend is $350 for a semester, which I paid with my leftover scholarship money. After attending UCF for 2 years, I finally graduated with my bachelor's degree in art studio while also graduating from the Disney College program. Since I was working so hard and doing so well within the Disney College program internship, the Disney company offered me a full-time job once I graduated with an entry-level position in entertainment and as a caricature sketch artist. While doing this, I still wanted to gain more experience in the art field of Disney, so I decided to do Disney's professional internships, where I was able to learn more within the art field within Disney, and I was able to work in positions more related to art, such as theme park management, storyboard artist, illustrator, and digital paint artist. I was also able to gain so much experience and work hands-on with professional Disney artists and Imagineers, where I was able to gain more resources and connections. All of this together happened over the course of 6 years, where I was able to work from an entry-level art position at Disney and work myself up until where I am now. Combined with the Disney professional internships, the Disney College program, and my entry-level art position, it helped me to gain the experience I needed to be where I am today, the year 2028, in which I am now an associate art director for the Walt Disney World Company. My profession is being an associate art director, which includes responsibilities such as working with the art director and creative director for Disney on the creative vision, management, and execution of seasonal and new project assignments. Assignments will range from providing independent creative oversight on quick turnaround projects to working with the art director on established graphic packages. Some of the skills necessary include strong digital skills, having a sense of graphic production, sense of visual taste and style, and developing creative concepts. And you have to be detail-oriented and have to be able to multitask. Well, now comes the end of my journey and how I became an associate art director for Disney. As you can see, even dreams may take a little time, but I hope you, all as new interns, don't give up on your dreams and are able to fill your dreams and work here for the Walt Disney World Company. After all, it is the happiest place on earth.